Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Today, I am starting a new series called CRINGE, where I basically make fun of all sorts of material that makes a mockery of climbing. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments so I know to keep making more. All right, let's get started. So today we'll be looking at this gem, which was uploaded by National Geographic from Bear Grylls' TV show Running Wild with Bear Grylls, and this episode stars world-renowned climber Alex Honnold. And you know it's going to be good when the host of the show is Bear Grylls, because in case you didn't know, Bear Grylls doesn't have the best track record when it comes to being legit.
And if you threw it,
Let's do this.
This is like pretty legit. That's like a long list.
I'm pretty pleased you're saying that. I'm definitely feeling it.
I mean, this is, 300 feet at least.
Ultimately, we want to
those pop-ups.
get down into the gorge.
Let's rappel out the bridge.
That's a great idea.
I love his accent. Oh, commercial.
This is like pretty legit.
Ultimately, we want to get down into the gorge.
Free solo climber Alex Honnold and I are high up in the Swiss Alps, trying to get to the bottom of this ravine.
Let's rappel out the bridge.
Let's keep repeating the same scene.
Great idea.
That's a
I
great
reckon we
idea.
try and do it from here.
You sure? Do we have this much rope?
Yeah.
I love how
We're gonna need this.
indecisive Alex
We're going to
is.
need the extra length and also the emergency length as well.
Oh, wait. So let's take a moment. Let's look at this. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of pixelated, but I don't see an end knot right there. So that's kind of an issue because you always want to tie an end knot when you are rappelling. That's like the number one way that people die when rappelling is because they just rappel off the end of the rope. It's a stupid mistake to make.
So what we're going to do, counterbalance rappel.
This will be about a 300-foot counterbalance rappel. And by using the same rope, Alex and I will attempt to descend simultaneously. But if one of us puts weight...
So, counterbalance rappel, what Bear Grylls call it, that's basically Simul-Rappel, and it's this thing that climbers do where they basically rappel at the same time right next to each other. And the main goal of Simul-Rappelling is that it is debatably quicker, but it is also, the risk is much higher because if anything happens to one person, chances are the other person is also going to go down. So the stakes are twice as high.
on the rope without the counterweight of the other person, Alex or I could plummet to the bottom of this ravine. So we've got to make sure we go at the same time and maintain the same speed during our descent.
The thing is, what I do know is there's going to be a lot of friction still on these bits. And that is the sort of stuff that can cut rope. So I don't want to do something that protects us. Any spare socks?
All right. Poor Alex Honnold doesn't want to give his socks away, but if we look at this right here, he's worrying about friction along this steel wire right here. But there's literally nothing stopping it for him from just, instead of running it over that, you could just run it behind it and just go straight down. That would be much better. That doesn't make sense.
Is there's going to be a lot of friction still on these bits. And that is the sort of stuff that can cut rope. So I don't want to do something that protects us. Any spare socks?
I guess you could use my socks. Yeah, there's some in the bag.
Have you got any spare ones?
Yeah, for the night.
There's a lot of abrasion on these wires,
pissed if
little
Bear
bits of
Grylls took
metal
my
sticking up,
socks.
that just sort of thing that will cut through rope really easily, especially if we start bouncing on the thing as we're descending. So I reckon, look, if we put over the top of that,
That is a very improvised rope protector.
Yep.
I think it's good. It's gonna run through that.
Okay. This is the most bomb rappel.
All right. So right now, all right, we have a different setup right now. Before, it was going through the carabiner, and now it is fixed. The two lines are fixed at the carabiner, which defeats the point of you. Now I don't even know why there's two ropes. I don't know why the sock is tied around the rope.
Entire life.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so
This feels suspiciously like jumping out of the plane.
yeah.
Like,
Here we go. Okay.
And the funny part is that Alex Honnold knows exactly what to do in this situation, but for some reason, he's definitely not the one making the calls here. So that's why it's so funny.
Okay, so we got to go at the same time.
yep. Right, so.
It's fixed at the top, so there's no reason to so-called Simul-Rappel, because if Alex Honnold stands up, Bear Grylls isn't going to move because there's that knot in the middle. And there's also they're both rappelling off two lines. And they won't even be able to retrieve any of them because they're all fixed on top of the bridge. So, I mean, it's fake, obviously, but but in real life, they'd basically be leaving two whole ropes behind, and the carabiners, and Alex Honnold's socks. So this is just an absolute waste of rope.
Right, so. Maybe not too much at the same time so we don't rag each other.
You ready?
3, 2, 1.
They can literally rappel twice the length that they are doing right now. So why?
You ready?
3, 2, 1, see ya. Should we like stay a little bit apart?
Yeah, like this is good.
So bouncy.
Yeah, that's why. That's where I put the rope protection in, you know. Okay, we'll get a bit more speed now.
Okay.
All right. I know I keep butting in, but technically, if this was an actual Simul-Rappel, the right way to do it is for Alex Honnold to be attached with a tether to Bear Grylls, so that basically if one of them generates too much momentum, the other one, it prevents one from going all the way up and the other one from going all the way down. So they're not doing that either, but it's not even a Simul-Rappel. So
See, most of the time I have to go super slow with guests. This is great.
That is a freaking amazing rappel.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is a long ways. That's a pleasure. That's a lovely rappel, super fun.
Well done.
I think the socks add some nice padding, and that's how you do it.
you can tell he's just saying what they're telling him to say. Overall, though, pretty funny. That's good first video for sure. All right. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like down below so I know to keep making more. And if you can't tell, I'm pretty new to this. So if you want to show some support, subscribe to my channel. Thanks.